Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Alex the Cheat here checked in and want to know if we picked that song specifically after talking about the afterlife, with that song being about the passage of time and fame and then the fall of fame and Champagne Supernova, Oasis. Brian and Kenzie on Q101. I did not pick that. It was just the next one on the computer. It was just the next one up on Q101. That was the next song.
I know that was true, but that sounded fake the way you said it.
The next
Why
one,
are you acting like that?
the next one on the computer.
You were telling the truth, and it sounded like such a lie.
Huh. It's the truth. I don't know what to do. So coming up in just about 10 minutes, this happened to 183 million people in the world last night, and you might be one of them, and it's terrifying. So think about that for 10 minutes. We'll get to that in 10 minutes. But first, the fact that makes your brain go, the number one fear of y'all, of everybody out there, the number one fear of people in Chicago and Illinois, and we'll get to that, and we'll go down this, a massive list here. We'll kind of rip through it, but there's some outside the top 10, I think, worth noting. Number 67, fear of homeless people.
Of homeless people?
Yes. 67, that's number 67 on the list that was asked. This was a poll that was done by Chapman University, an annual poll of real-life fears of everyday Americans and Chicagoans specifically. So 67 was homeless people.
That's so mean.
That is mean.
I would understand fear of being homeless, but homeless
Right.
people haven't done anything to you. They're the ones without homes. Be nice to them.
Well, fear of being homeless is 66 on the list.
that
right
makes
before
sense. That's a good 66.
That tracks.
64 is fear of flying. I thought that'd be much higher. Much higher. Especially when you sit down in a plane and it just looks like it's going to fall apart on takeoff. These planes are so old. It's very rare you get on a new plane. 43 is fear of sharks. Again, thought that'd be a lot higher, right?
I think a lot of people maybe aren't around them a lot.
True, but when you think about, I think everybody's been in the water. Has everybody listening been in the water? You can check it on that. You've been there a place that, there can be sharks in Lake Michigan. We determined that there's some freshwater sharks that can get to Lake Michigan. So.
Oh, I was going to say saltwater, but if there's freshwater sharks, that changes things.
There are sharks that can go from salt to freshwater.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And
Now I'm terrified.
You see? Add that to the list. But I also want to know if everybody's been in the water. If you haven't, text in. Let's see. 17 is fear of AI. Which one? Piece of Garbage Madness.
Fair.
Piece of Garbage Madness. Champion last year. Next year's will probably be Troy Aikman, but we'll get to that later on when we get closer to it in March. Our list of the things and people that have been pieces of garbage in 2025. We do that bracket in March of 2026. Now, let's get to it. The top 10 of the biggest fears of people in Chicago and Illinois. Number 10, government tracking of personal data. That is up big time from 20 last year. It's up to 53% of people worrying about that. It's happening. You might as well not worry about it.
I disagree. We should all be extremely concerned about it.
Right, but what are we going to do about
Well,
it?
you're like the government's dream.
Who, me?
You're like, accept it and also just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Not much
So,
of a resistance guy.
Listen to this guy.
Well,
He
okay,
gets
am I
it.
going to waste my whole day worrying about it, trying to figure out how to stop the government?
You've wasted your day doing worse things.
I have.
okay.
Correct. Good point, but why do that? I can't stop them. Number 9, pollution of oceans, rivers, and lakes. That's up from number 13, so I made the top 10 this year. I'm worried about it. Number 8, Russia using nuclear weapons. That's not from 1987. That's from now. And that one jumped too. So that used to be a big fear and kind of went away for a while. People forgot that there's about 5,000 warheads facing both countries that just one button can launch.
Good, everyone feels better now.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah. And by the way, there's been several almost accidental launches over the last 50 years. Think about that for a second. An accidental launch. My bad. Number 7
Do you
is...
think you get what kind of trouble do you think you get in? Do you think you get fired or you're like, you are suspended this week, Johnny?
Yep. Hey, I guess we're in this bunker. I guess we're all in this together. Maybe you should forgive me.
Yeah, when are you going to go? Afterlife angry at me? Come on now. Let's forgive me.
I mean, 1 billion people are going to be dead in a minute. I got to be your friend. You're running out of friends. All right, 7 is pollution of drinking water. I understand that one. The U.S. becoming involved in another world war is number 6. These are all very dark and also political kind of based or, world ending kind of thing. Number 5, this is sad. People you love dying.
Oh.
Yeah, that is sad. That's in the top 5. Let's move on. I don't want to be sad. Number 4 is cyber terrorism. Also sad, but also not as sad as people you love dying. Number 3 is economic and financial collapse. Ugh.
I fear it every day.
Yeah, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty here.
Oof.
Yeah, you thought cyber terrorism was bad. Just you wait.
Or people you love dying.
That collapse goes in with mine a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
how's no retiring. I'm there. I'm there.
I would think you could retire if there wasn't a financial collapse down the road. Number 2 is also related to number 5, people you love becoming just ill. That should be lower because if people I love become ill, it sucks, but it's not dying like 5. It doesn't say they're going to die from the illness.
I don't want to debate the merits of long-term illness versus death.
Well, we talked about, is there an afterlife a minute ago, which was your guess.
I don't want to get into that.
And number 1 is not, is there an afterlife, which I think, actually, I really agree with you on that. It could be number 1, and I also agree with Kenzie's about not being able to retire, because I'd like to do both those things. Retire and then retire to the afterlife. That'd be great. That's not happening. Number 1 is fear of corrupt government officials.
Not Brian. He's like, just accept it.
Well,
Next. Problem solved there.
Well, I'd like to do something about it, but see, people keep voting these people in. And I can't control those people that do that. I'd like to. But fear of corrupt government officials, perfect for Illinois. We've had about 4 governors go to jail.
A rich legacy.
You know, this golden thing I have.
It's almost like the prerequisite.
Yeah. So where do your fears rank on that list? Let us know.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
A chance at $1,000 is just about 8 minutes away with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Coming up, that $1,000 shot and another amazing thing we do every year, not just giving away money, but Q101's Twisted. Night 2 features cake at the Aragon Ballroom. That is Wednesday, December 10th, approaching very quickly. I know we're not to Halloween yet, but it's on the way. So, competing for these tickets will be Allie. And Allie, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, I am from Lake Villa, and I have 2 wiener dogs, Oliver and Otis.
Oh, my God. That is adorable.
Why don't you hit the rap horns on that? I think Oliver and Otis deserve it.
The generation of those names, Oliver and Otis, or just you guys were sitting around high and go like, hey, how about Oliver? How about Otis?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. O and O, big O, little O.
All right, let's get to it. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie goes something wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails. Allie.
Heads.
It is heads. You're up first. Here we go, Allie. Which bird is often associated with delivering babies?
A stork.
A stork is right. Back to you, Kenzie, staying in that world. A surgical procedure used to deliver a baby through an incision in the mother's abdomen is known as what?
A C-section?
A C-section. And that was never in play with Marino, right? They never got to the point
No,
like that?
I didn't have a C-section.
I mean, did they ever, was a discussion of it? Because I know some women prefer a C-section now, even if it's not necessary.
Like some people schedule it ahead of time.
Yeah.
No, I was going to try to have them the old-fashioned way.
Push that thing out of there.
Yeah, with the stork. Kenzie's at home just eating nachos, and the
If
stork
there was a
delivers the
stork
baby.
option, I would have taken it.
Can you imagine being back that long ago when you thought just this bird came and delivered your baby?
Oh, that's kind of what guys have.
Yeah, kind of.
Somebody just drops it off.
There's a baby. You're a dad now.
And you're like, cool.
All right, back to Allie. It's 1-1.
Yes.
Allie, what is the name of the rat with a passion for cooking in Ratatouille?
Remy.
Remy is right. Thought I heard some whispering there.
I feel like I heard an assist on that one, but that's okay. We'll move on.
Is your house haunted?
Ratatouille, Remy.
What's that again, Allie?
I was almost going to say Ratatouille, but you said Ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trick of that question.
Yes. All right, it's back to Kenzie.
2-1, back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, The Incredibles notably was the first Pixar film to receive what rating? The Incredibles.
Like an inappropriate rating? I'm trying to think about.
Just a rating.
Well, it's PG.
It is PG, and that's the first Pixar movie to get a PG rating.
Really?
Yes,
I wouldn't
it
have
is.
guessed that, but I know it's rated PG. So.
Yeah. I was hoping you were going to say X for some reason.
No, it's not X. Far from it. 2-2, back to Allie.
Allie, Seattle is credited with kickstarting what 90s music movement? Seattle.
Oh, gosh.
What 90s music
Would
movement?
it be like grungy music?
It would be grunge. Grunge is correct, Allie. And
Woo!
back to Kenzie.
Yes, 3-2 back to Kenzie.
Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, grunge.
Pretty good.
Let's see here. Then to other bands,
I
Kenzie.
thought you were leading into a question for me when you were listing all those bands. I was like locked in.
I'm listing more bands, so stay focused. The Clash, the Sex Pistols, and the Ramones are all credited as trailblazers in what genre?
Punk rock.
Punk rock is right for that. Grunge and punk. Both great.
Both
Amazing.
great. We love them.
3-3. Back to Allie.
That's right.
In the children's toe counting rhyme, what did the fourth little piggy have?
Oh, gosh.
The fourth little piggy.
Is he roast? No, none.
None. Nothing is right. That's right. The fourth little piggy.
Tough break.
I'm like going through it in my head.
He's like, really?
The third one got roast beef. I get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Little
roast beef.
scrap. Yeah, did he have all the roast beef?
Do you know how good roast beef would be right now?
Oh my God, that does sound really good.
Just a big roast beef sandwich.
I might go out and get a sub.
How about doing that?
Kenzie, do you want roast beef?
Oh my God, I would love that.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
We might go to commercials early.
4-3. Kenzie's got 3. It's back to her.
Kenzie, in the children's book Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, what kind of tree were the letters in? Harper loves this book. I read this 1,000
It's a
times.
classic.
Chicka
Big
Chicka
fan.
Boom Boom.
What
What kind of tree were the letters in?
I'm thinking of the wrong book.
That X book?
You're thinking of the Da Vinci Code.
Coconut tree, right? No? Don't they climb a coconut tree?
Case, can you check on this one?
Well, I thought I did by writing down the answer.
But because I've read this book 1,000 times,
I thought they climbed a coconut tree.
I want to.
At first, I was thinking of the Giving Tree. I'm
That's
like,
right.
no, it's the wrong book. That's what was stuck in my head. But I'm like, they climb a coconut. What do you have
Kenzie's
written
right. I have the wrong
Yeah,
answer.
I knew. Yeah, this is what I've read this book 1,000 times. Up the coconut
down?
tree.
What do you have written down?
He had palm tree written down.
You dumbass.
And he said, was there any confusion there on your part? Just was it from memory you put palm tree? You didn't look up the actual
Just
answer?
making stuff up now?
I'm not. Well, hold on. I'm not making stuff up. That sucks that that's out there. I'm not making stuff up.
Yes.
I misremembered. I apologize. Been a minute since I've read it.
Well, that's one of those ones.
Coconut.
Yeah, up the
That's why I was like,
coconut
what is
tree.
it?
Chicka chicka boom boom.
I felt like Andy Bernard. Like,
Break me off a piece of that.
yeah. I was like, was it a coconut tree? No one's saying anything.
Okay, so here we are, 4-4.
Yes, 4-4, and back to Allie. She can win with the correct answer.
Allie, you can win with a correct answer. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who painted The Last Supper?
The Last Supper, Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci is right. I thought you were going to say Leonardo DiCaprio for a second. Still probably would have given you the point on that one. Pretty awesome. There you go. Congratulations, Allie. Good job. You guys ran the table. And you're going to Q101 Twisted 2. You are going to see Cake. That's going to be a fantastic show. Night 2 of Q101's Twisted.
Can't wait. I got my short skirt and long jacket ready to go.
Okay.
Look at that. She is ready to rock. Hang on, LA Case. We'll get your information, and we will see you at the show with Cake, who, by the way, again, John McCrae was on last week. He was hilarious. One of the best interviews I've heard with him was with us, and it's on the podcast. You can go back and check that out to hear John McCrae of Cake on with Brian and Kenzie and Q101. Now, coming up, we'll have these tickets more tomorrow at 7:10 to get on the phones for that. And in 3 minutes, after Jonah Kagan, how about a chance at $1,000? $1,000 coming up in 3 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and so stoked to welcome back our friend, Art Alexakis from Everclear. They have a sold-out show, Everclear with Local H and Sponge. A sold-out show at Thalia Hall on November 2nd. And before that, Halloween night, the Vixen in McHenry. There are a couple tickets out for that show, so you can see them both in our area. 2 great venues. Nice choices there, Art. Appreciate you coming to town twice for us in our area.
Well, thanks for the invitation, man. You guys have been supporting us for years and years and years, and we're so appreciative of it. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're doing great. And I want to say that. I want to start off by saying thank you, because every time you come to town, you're one of those guys that remembers 30 years back or 20 years back or whatever. You always mention Q101 on stage, and I appreciate that.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I love you guys. You guys are supportive. I don't know if you know this, but our biggest market back in the day, and still it was when we were selling records, when people actually bought records, remember those days, was Chicago. Per capita was Chicago.
I did not know that.
New York, bigger than L.A., bigger than Portland.
Your hometown. Your hometown. Right? How did that happen?
Traitors.
Don't get me wrong. We are the biggest selling act ever out of the state of Oregon by far. That's kind of cool. But I mean, it's Oregon, but Chicago's always been a thing, man. With you guys, you guys remember how it was back in the 90s. It was vicious competition between radio stations. And we always went with Q101 unabashedly. And I remember one year, I think it was 98, we sold out 2 Aragon shows. Remember the Aragon?
Oh, it's just still there.
We sure do.
I live next door.
I know. I didn't know if there were still shows there.
Oh, no, it's going strong.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I'd heard it got closed down for a while. Maybe I'm thinking of the Riv or something. I don't know.
It was under construction for a little bit, but no, the Aragon is still very much going strong.
That's awesome. I love it. But, here we are 30 years later from Sparkle and Fade, still going strong.
Yeah, and I want to verify that with these shows because, again, the sold-out show at Thalia Hall, which is a beautiful venue, and so is the Vixen, by the way. The Vixen will be in McHenry on Halloween night. Are you doing a full album play of Sparkle and Fade?
We are. So we're doing the whole album, and we're doing the hits off Afterglow and songs from American Movie. What we're doing is we're breaking it up. We'll do 3 songs from Sparkle and Fade, then we'll do a hit, do another 3 songs, do a hit, go back, do some more songs, like that. Just break it up through the night. And then M was like 2 or 3 hits in a row. It's a long show, man. Listen to my voice.
Yep.
It's a rough one. Daddy's got to do his exercises every day.
And prepare to hear 329 songs from Everclear. You get your money worth on the ticket there. It'll be great. I love album plays. And it's not just, whatever it is, if it's 15 years old, 20 years old, and 30 years of Sparkle and Fade. I can remember the first time I heard Heroin Girl, and I know I blew a speaker in my Chrysler LeBaron because I just couldn't get it loud enough. And I think about those songs, and obviously your history, these songs come from a lot of trauma. And when you look at Santa Monica, a song that's, in my mind, is basically about getting over something and starting over, if I believe correctly in how you wrote that. How does that song stand up now 30 years later in your mind? Because do you still feel that, hey, people can start over even now 30 years later? Or I'm curious how that song feels to you when you sing it.
Man, you nailed it on it. People rarely get that. That song is about comfort zones, and it's about when you're going through some sort of crisis or problem, we always try to go to a comfort zone, whether it's physical or emotional or whatever. And that's exactly what that song's about. Because I was living in Oregon, and it was cold and rainy, and I had a major label record coming out and still writing songs for it and all this anxiety. And every time I went to the coast, I felt peace because that's where I grew up. I grew up next to the ocean. And when I wrote that song, it was almost like putting those ghosts to bed. A lot of my anxiety went away. And I think that song holds up extremely well. Case in point, right? I have a 17-year-old daughter. It's blowing my mind that friends of hers know Everclear, know bands from the 90s. Wait till you see these shows, man. There's like 30% kids, teenagers, kids in their 20s. They weren't even born when these songs were on the radio.
They're like, there's this awesome brand new band.
Right? It's exactly right. It's brand new to them. It's so exciting to see the look in their face. Dude, there was a pit last night of like 20-somethings just losing their mind for us and Local H and Sponge. By the way, we're with the local H.
That's right. And so that's October 31st at the Vixen, the sold-out one at Thalia Hall on November 2nd. And it's funny because I think the last time you were here, you came in the studio and you played live on the show. And I could be wrong, Kenzie, if I remember you had just gotten married, and because Art gave you some marriage advice.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Remember
yes,
that?
He did. Yes, he did.
I think he said don't do it, I think.
Well,
You took marriage advice from a guy who's been married 4 times.
I mean, you have a lot to pull from and different marriage experiences.
I'm joking about it, but there's a lot of truth in it. If you can learn, right? And obviously, I did learn because I've been married to my wife now almost 21 years, and we have a 17-year-old baby. So I did figure it out. But
Yeah, you got there.
how's married life going for you, Kenzie?
That's fine. You're good.
She's on one.
That's all we'll talk about that.
That's my
Okay.
first one, so we'll see.
Second one will be better.
Yeah.
Art, your advice was pivotal, but again, you had to learn that from 3 starter ones, and then Kenzie's on her
Starter marriage?
starter marriage, and then you got to that 4th one, which stuck. So there you go.
4th time's the charm.
Man, I was a kid that grew up in a housing project, a poor single mom, no support from my dad. Just everything was baptism by fire, and I just didn't understand how relationships worked or commitment and all that stuff. And then when fame hit, man, I got to tell you, it just knocked me for a loop. Mm-hmm. And I'm very apologetic to all my many, many ex-wives, all under.
Hey,
You've learned. You rode the roller coaster, baby.
yeah, you see those girls at shows, they like you, Art, because you were rich and famous quick, man.
Well, at my age, and I'm 115 years old.
Just because he said he's 150 years old, I introduced Case to you, who when you came in the studio last time, you said, how old are you? And he said 25 at the time, and you said, F you. I hate you.
I hate you, I believe was the words that came out of your mouth. And I think it's so funny that you're talking about the younger people going to the shows because I'm in that boat. I was born in 1999. I wasn't alive when Sparkle and Fade came out, but I hear so many newer bands that very clearly are influenced by what you've done, and specifically the song Heroin Girl. And between the 3 of us, Brian and Kenzie and myself, we all adore that song. And I was just wondering if you could take us behind the creation of how that song came to be.
So I write songs in 3 ways. There's songs, I'd say a third of my songs are autobiographical, like Father Mine, I'll Buy You a New Life. And then there's songs like Heroin Girl and Wonderful and even Santa Monica, where I take things from my life and then I build a composite character and experience around it. And Heroin Girl is a composite of like people I've known, more importantly about my brother. My brother died of an overdose when I was 12. He was 21. That line in it that says, I heard a policeman say just another overdose. That happened to my mom, and my mom had to go to the morgue to identify my brother. And she's sitting there, and these cops are like standing nearby and go, I don't know, that kid, just another stupid kid, another overdose. And my mom goes up to him and goes, that's not just another overdose. That's my baby. And my sister and her husband were there, and apparently that cop just started crying and breaking down.
Wow.
You get jaded, man. Mm-hmm. You do stuff, and then you think stuff, and you say stuff, and you don't think of the ramifications of it. I almost died 3 times. I got defibrillated twice, and so
was it your 3 ex-wives?
Well, yeah, I had to live long enough to get there, right?
Right.
This is before any wives.
Everclear Local H Sponge at the Vixen in McHenry. That's on Halloween night. And the sold-out show at Thalia Hall, November 2nd. What a lineup. Everclear, Local H, and Sponge and Art. We love talking to you. And Sparkle and Fade, congrats on 30 years of a historic, legendary piece of art and music. And thank you, man.
Oh, thank you, man. By the way, at McHenry, all the bands are talking about what we're going to wear on stage as far as our costumes go.
Oh, what are you going to be?
I'm not telling you, lady.
Stop it. Tell me. What am I going to do, marry you? Come on, Art.
That's too scary, even for Halloween.
Yeah, marrying Kenzie is pretty damn scary, man. All right. Thanks, Art. You get some rest, man, and we'll see you at these shows.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a great day.
You too, bud.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie? Texting your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300. Something that was memorable to you. We had a lot on the show today. So send in your takeaway right now because in about 6 minutes, there'll be another texting going on for a chance at $1,000. That's on the way. And by the way, we have Queens of the Stone Age there, and before that we played All Time Low, who's performing this Saturday with Q101, our Halloween Bash pop-up with All Time Low. At 115 Bourbon Street, this Saturday, 21 and over show in Marionette Park, sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile and Wintrust, Chicago's bank. We will be there in full force. I want to remind you, this show starts pretty early. So, we'll get more information on it as we go along.
I've got all the info.
Oh, you do? Go ahead.
Yes.
Give it to me, Case.
Please tell us.
Wristbanding is going to start at 2 p.m. That's when the beer garden opens.
2 p.m. Be clear on that.
2 p.m. for wristbanding. That is when wristbanding is going to start. The doors to the showroom are going to open at 5 that night. And All Time Low, not the band before. There's no band before All Time Low. All Time Low, the headlining act, is hitting the stage at 6:30 on Saturday night. So everybody's clear. We're going to get to Bourbon Street early.
Saturday evening, if you will.
Saturday evening, if you will. Like, I love an evening show.
If it was like a duel in the Old West, it'd be at dusk.
Yeah. Yes. All Time Low will right at dusk.
That's right.
And they are hitting the stage at 6:30 that night. So wristbanding will start at 2. The showroom will open at 5. And All Time Low is hitting the stage at 6:30 Saturday night, 115 Bourbon Street.
Want to make sure that's all clear.
This is a show that you do dinner after.
Yes.
Like, we'll go to the show, then we'll go to dinner.
Well, the best part about it is, too, is that, Bourbon Street, 115 Bourbon Street, known for the massiveness and the bar, and the party's going to go after the show, which doesn't always happen. So there'll be a Halloween costume contest and the party and a DJ. So it's going to be a long night of partying. It just starts off with All Time Low instead of ending with All Time Low, which is great because then All Time Low can party afterward. They can party with you and walk around Bourbon Street and have a good time. So all that information at Q101.com. And we have decided, at least after the show, very disgruntled and begrudgingly, Case will be the girl in my Coldplay couple costume.
Oh my gosh, he's going to do it?
He's going to do it. Kenzie, we had a long talk on the walk out of the building, and I said, you don't have to do it. I can buy a blow-up doll, and I'll attach her to
I
me.
like how he keeps saying bye, as if he's not going to just go downstairs and grab.
Well,
Grab his super
I'll take one for the
used.
team. I'll buy a blow-up doll. I don't care. All right, I'll do it.
I'm like, she looks a little, miscolored, like she's been used for a long time.
my vault of blow-up dolls I have.
Miscolored is gross.
Yeah, it is so gross.
Touched a lot, you know what I mean?
Ugh. There's a power washer on that thing.
Anyways, you're not using one of your blow-up dolls. You're using me.
Yes, I am. So Case will be the girl. That's our Halloween costume contest. Because I'm not going to relive last year what happened when we listened to a great listener who called up and said I should be two pants guy.
That's right.
And I don't want to. I know there might have been user error with the costume.
Yeah,
but
you messed up you messed up two pants.
Because we're going to hear that call. He couldn't have been clearer in what you needed to do.
Well, I need to hear that again to remind myself because I can't quite remember what he said in the call. This is from last year, the week of Halloween. Fred's checking in. Fred, ahoy, what's on your mind?
Ahoy, I think you should do two pants guy. I've done it twice. So you just wear two pairs of jeans. So you could do the easy way, which you wear like one higher than the other, and you're two pants guy, right? And you're rocking it, white T-shirt, two pants guy. Or you...
Wait, stop.
A fan favorite two pants guy.
Is that a carrot? Who's two pants guy?
Oh, well, I just didn't have a costume one year, and we were, partying Wicker Park. It's fun times. And I just put on two pairs of jeans. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm two pants guy.
But did people ask you what you are, and you just said, well, I'm two pants guy, duh.
Yeah, and so the more difficult way would be you wear jeans, right?
Yeah.
And then you get another pair of jeans.
Right.
Turn them upside down, a hole in the crotch, and that you put your head through that, and then you put your arms through the legs.
So I wear pants up top as a shirt and pants on the bottom.
Yeah, up top and bottom. Party on top, party on the bottom. Two pants guy.
Everybody knows two
I'm
pants.
telling you, it's a legit thing. You don't even have to go shopping. You got scissors and you got jeans. So
I
go
have
home
seen
and
people,
do it.
a variation of this a little bit, as I have seen people put pants on their arms and over their head, and they cut a hole for the head, and then they step into a shirt, so it kind of looks like you're in a handstand all
okay.
night.
So yeah.
There you go.
Lame. Yeah.
Obviously, two pants guy is way more.
I mean, that's no two pants guy,
No,
but
it is not,
okay.
Fred. No, it is not. Oh my God, I forgot how funny that call was. And We met him. He came out to the broadcast at Alexander's Cafe. Fred came out.
It was like a normal guy, too.
That's what really blew me. He was totally a normal dude.
I was kind of mad he only had one pair of pants on, to
No
be
kidding.
honest. What a fumble.
Yeah.
It was so hard to explain to Brian in real time because that call came in right around this time in the show, and the phone lines are always open, but we don't normally have phone calls during the 9:30 part of the show. And I very quickly said on the intercom to Brian as the song was ending, I go, hey, line 1, 2 pants guy. And Brian goes, I don't know what that means. And I go, you have to take it. And as I think it was like a Cranberry song is ending, we're arguing over whether or not to take the call. I go, you just have to trust me on this. You have to get this guy on the show now. And we did, and thus 2 pants guy was born.
We got
My problem is I thought I just didn't understand. I'm missing like a comic book character that's well known or something. So hold on, I'm trying to be super open minded.
You thought it might be the cousin of Captain Underpants.
Yeah, something along the lines. It's obviously a character, is what I thought.
I mean, there's Thanos, and then there's 2 pants guy.
And Josh on the text line just checked in and said, I wrote in 2 pants guy during last year's presidential election. True story.
Well, that's amazing. I wish more of us did.
That little concerning, I think.
I don't know.
So
It explains a lot.
So me and Case will be the Coldplay couple from the Jumbotron. Case will be the woman, and I'll be the man. To be clear, even though Case has a mustache and I don't.
I'm going to look like Hulk Hogan.
Are you going to shave for this case?
No, absolutely not.
Well, you're going to put makeup over your, like skin-colored makeup maybe over your mustache?
I wasn't planning on it.
All right, so you're really committing to the costume.
Yeah, that's a big commitment, right?
Now, it's your chance to win $1,000 with $5K a day. Message and data rates apply. Please don't text and drive.
Q101.
Before I gave you the keyword for a chance at $1,000, Trucker Mike checked in and said, don't forget, this Saturday we turn the clocks back. So not only does All-Time Low go on at 6:30, it's really like 5:30 because we gain another hour on Saturday night. That's awesome. And Kenzie, I'll tell you this. We also reminded Case of that on the way out the door yesterday, and he goes, I don't need that. I go, what, another hour? He goes, yeah, another hour to worry about what to do with my life? I was like, Jesus. I almost didn't let him go home alone yesterday. I was God.
I'm not really in a fall back mood right now.
It just sounds like you are falling.
Good Lord. Who turns down an extra hour of life?
I'd kill to spring forward right now.
About 20 years.
Well, to get the $1,000, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Tomorrow we spring forward 20 years.
$5K a day, sponsored locally by Woldheist Farm, Sunrise Greenhouse. They're amazing people. The text number is 95819. Make sure you text the right word, which is MORE, M-O-R-E, like you'll have more time to do things in your life after this Saturday with an extra hour. 95819, M-O-R-E. Text that keyword to 95819. We'll text you back to confirm your entry. Dated messaging rates may apply. Please don't text and drive. You have time. You don't got to rush the first person who doesn't have a better chance. Just do it when you can in the next little while. Text MORE, M-O-R-E, to 95819 for your chance at $1,000. Your takeaways coming up after Depeche Mode. Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.